A ferocious critic of Vladimir Putin, British-American businessman Bill Browder is a wanted man in Russia. Authorities here have tried and failed to have him arrested through Interpol 7 times. And now Vladimir Putin could soon have one of his own generals, Alexander Prokopchuk, in a position to make those arrests stick if, as expected, he's picked to head up the agency.
To put his representative in charge of the most important international crime-fighting organization is like putting the mafia in charge.
Browder spearheaded Magnitsky legislation in Canada, the US and Europe, which has been used to sanction corrupt Russian officials. In response, Putin's government has hit Browder with a slew of unfounded criminal charges. Today, a who's who of prominent Putin critics joined together to try to head off Prokopchuk's election.
Whoever is the Kremlin official who becomes the president of Interpol, however professionally accomplished that person may be, he or she will have to follow orders from the Kremlin, and this is exactly what General Prokopchuk will be doing.
Interpol's troubled leadership problems burst into the open last month with the arrest of its president, Meng Hongwei, in his native China, allegedly for corruption. That opened the door for Prokopchuk, the agency's number 2, to take over. A possibility that clearly excites the Kremlin leadership. The so-called civilized world is united in their Russophobia, exclaimed a host on Kremlin-sponsored state TV, suggesting Western fears about judicial abuses are ridiculous. The Interpol election clearly caught Putin's critics off guard, and today's pushback may come too late. The plan B, they say, is a legal challenge to try to get Russia thrown out of Interpol for using the agency to settle political scores. Chris Brown, CBC News, Moscow.